I'm coming to y'all live from my lunch break to give you yet another Twilight Zone breakdown. But this time, the story belongs to me. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I said I started watching Twilight Zone because of my grandparents. These are my grandparents, and that is me. Well, let's call this episode of my Twilight Zone story, The Fire. So as you can see now, my hair is very thick. But when I was first born, I was completely bald. I mean, peach fuzz, the palm of my hand had more hair than I did. And because of that, my grandpa would refer to me as Tweety Bird and do this little whistle whenever he saw me because I reminded him of a bird. As I got older, my hair got thicker. And when he realized my hair was getting thick, he would then add a little scrunch on the top of my head with his whistle. So I could be playing on the playground. I hear that whistle, I know it's time for me to come on back. I could be intensely focusing on the perfect outline of my Barney picture. If I felt that scrunch in my head, I knew who it would be behind me. Fast forward to elementary school, my grandfather suddenly passes away from a stroke, and most of my grief is because I did not get to say goodbye to him. Well, funny how ancestors work, because little did I know, he would make sure that I did not meet him prematurely within 4 years. Picture it, I'm in the 8th grade, Detroit, Michigan, August. Both of my parents are teachers, but the economic downfall in Detroit caused them to have to work that summer. So most days that summer, I'm at home by myself and cooking for myself until they get home. Well, this day, my stupid ass thought that because I had seen my mother fry chicken, I could fry chicken. So I gathered my 11 herbs and spices. Herbs and spices, y'all. Salt and pepper is not what you use to season chicken. I digress. I seasoned my chicken, the batter, and the buttermilk. A bitch had buttermilk. And right as I finish seasoning this chicken, I make a dumb move and drop the whole bag of flour on the floor. Now the bag was relatively full, but only a little bit fell out, and it was not enough for me to be clocked by my mama. So I cleaned everything up and made sure that I put that bag back in that cabinet so she wouldn't ask no questions. I used the recently used grease that we already had on the stove, because one thing about black folks, we gonna keep some grease. I get the chicken frying pot and I set everything up. Now it's August in Detroit, Michigan, so it's hot outside, but it's also now hot in this kitchen because I'm frying chicken. I put the biggest pieces in there first because I knew they would take the longest. I had gotten my hair done the previous day, but being in this hot ass kitchen was starting to make me sweat my hair out. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put a lid on top of this chicken, and I'm gonna go down to the basement where it's cooler. Now, before you judge, I was in the 8th grade, okay? Terrible decision, but I was in the 8th grade. I put a lid on this pot and took my ass down to the basement and put on music. In about 2 or 3 minutes, the stereo just stops playing. And it's like searching for signal. And I'm trying to fix it, but it's not working. So I say, well, forget it. I just played a little snake game on my phone and wait till my chicken is done. So as I'm playing my game, I felt a substantial temperature decrease in the room. To the point where I was like, damn, did the air just turn up more or something? What's going on? But I ignore it. And I ignore it until I feel a scrunch in the top of my head. As I whip my head around to see what the hell that was, I feel the couch next to me lift up as if somebody is getting up from a seat. And as I'm freaking out from that, because I'm like, I know what that scrunch is, but no. From the staircase around the corner, I hear clear as day. And for some reason, the blackness left me because I ran towards the danger. But unbeknownst to me, the danger I was running towards was not a human, because there was nobody on that damn staircase. So now I'm freaked out. So I go upstairs like, let me just see if my damn chicken is ready. I get upstairs right as the pot is boiling over and a flame is coming up from our gas stove. Now remember the flour that I strategically cleaned up so my mama would not cuss me out? That bag is now right next to the microwave and right next to an oven mitt. And this allows me to put that fire out within 10 seconds and take the oven mitt and take off the top. I turn off the stovetop, and as I'm looking around in disbelief, I remember I put that flour bag up. And then it all makes sense. My grandfather was trying to warn me that I was about to burn the damn house down. And I remember out loud just saying, I know that was you. Thank you so much. And here's tea. I was still able to eat the damn chicken. So not only did I not burn the house down because my grandfather saved me, I was able to eat my chicken in peace. And my mama still don't know about that to this day, unless she watched this video. So Rod Serling may be a dirty bitch, but my grandfather is a savior.